Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed Liberation HD Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing Sequence 4, Memory 6 and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure that you take no damage and you solve the puzzle in 2 minutes. Now, I would like to mention that both of these mission constraints do not need to be completed at the same time. You can complete one and then go on to complete the memory, then come back to the memory later on whenever you feel like it and complete the second one, and you still will attain 100% synchronization with this memory. And with that being said, I would also like to mention that you can take advantage of the time codes in the playbar and in the description to jump around to whatever point of the video you may need, whether it be a section of the caves, maybe it is a specific portion of the cutscenes, maybe it is going to be the 100% synchronization requirements. Whatever you need, those are there for you to take advantage of, so definitely use them as you see fit. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this memory. Alright, so to start off the memory, we are just going to be making our way all the way into, the caves and making our way through them. And then once we make it to the end of the caves, you will get to this monument section with a puzzle. And once you do arrive at that puzzle, that is when the 100% synchronization objectives do start. So I'm going to be letting the rest of the gameplay until then speak for itself, because there isn't too much I can add other than jump here, jump there, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't add too much, so I'm going to let the traversal gameplay speak for itself. Good luck on making it through the caves. It isn't too difficult at all, but if you do end up getting lost, definitely take advantage of my video and see the path that I took so you can find out where to head if you end up finding yourself lost. The memory markers are pretty good at guiding you, so you honestly shouldn't, but yeah, take advantage of the time codes if you need to jump to a specific area, or check out the path I take through the caves if you need that. Alright, anyways, I will see you in a little bit. All right, now that we have made it to this monument section over here, we need to find the artifact, and to do so, we need to actually go ahead and complete a puzzle, and this is where 100% synchronization does kick in. This section isn't exactly difficult, however, the puzzle is going to need a bit of finesse. You're going to need to make sure you are a bit careful with it and you don't get carried away. If you see here, it does take some time for the plate to turn and rotate to your liking. But if you let things go too fast, like if you let the ball sort of go around the circle way too fast, you're going to miss the next entrance, and making your way through the maze is going to be that much more difficult if you aren't letting it go slowly. So you can see right here, I'm trying to get it to slowly go into that crack, so that way I could easily get into the next section without it passing by and it getting stuck in, the corner down at the bottom. So you want to just take your time here. If you're using joysticks, it is fairly straightforward. I have no clue how it is with the keyboard. Maybe it's even easier with a keyboard. I'm not too sure. I didn't find it too difficult, but I also remember that I didn't find it exactly the most responsive thing ever. It was a bit funky to deal with, if you ask me. So definitely take your time on this. Don't rush it. Let the plate sort of slowly move. Don't, tilt it too much, or else things will just start flying, and that'll be really annoying if you mess anything up. You do have 2 minutes with this, and I think I completed it within 1.5 minutes, so it shouldn't be too difficult at all. You do have a lot of time to complete it. 2 minutes is a lot, and it definitely isn't too hard of a puzzle to do so in. Alright, so once you do get the ball in the center of the puzzle, that is the puzzle completed. If you completed it within 2 minutes, then you have gotten the first 100% synchronization objective, and you can continue on without worry. If you did not complete it, you can go ahead and continue on with this memory and complete the next optional objective to, complete that, and then come back later and complete this optional objective if you feel like it. It's totally up to you. But once you pick up the artifact, we are going to be watching a quick cutscene, and then we are going to be moving on to the next 100% synchronization objective.
How wonderfully useful you are. You remove those who would supersede me in rank. You find pieces of the prophecy disc, saving me the effort. If you weren't my enemy, I would take you for my friend. Our aims must not be so different for all the help you give me.
Alright, now it is time for probably the most difficult 100% synchronization objective in the game so far. So when it comes to De Ferrer, you need to make sure that when you counter him, you only counter him. You do not disarm, you do not counterattack, you do not do anything else but counter. You just let it play out, you let the timer play out and the animation do its thing, and that is it. You do not counterattack him at all. All you can do to damage Ferrer is make sure that you counter him, and then after that you can regularly attack him. Those are the only things you can do to him, or else he will hit you and he will damage you. The other enemies can be killed normally, except for the enemy that is on my left right now. What you need to do to this enemy is disarm him. That is the only thing you can do to this enemy, or else you will get damaged. So Ferrer, you need to make sure you regularly counter and you don't do any counterattacks on him, and the other enemy you need to make sure you only do disarms, and after long enough you will take out Ferrer. Alright, now that you have taken out Ferrer and you have taken no damage, you have acquired 100% synchronization, as long as you also took care of the puzzle within 2 minutes. Honestly, I had so much trouble when it came to that fight with Ferrer. I took so much damage. It took me like 10-20 minutes even. It was so long and it was so annoying. So I do hope that this video was able to help you out. It took me a while to, figure out the best method, the best path, but after long enough, I got it. It was very frustrating for me. I hope it is less frustrating for you with this video. Alright, and when it comes to this boulder section, escaping through the mines, you want to try to avoid getting damaged too much. I actually ended up getting damaged a ton early on, and honestly, I nearly died. One more boulder and I would have died. Just be very careful with the boulders and don't get too damaged. And I think that's about it when it comes to this section. You just got to make it through the rest of it and you're pretty good to continue on. After that, we are going to make it to a final section, and there's going to be a cutscene to close out the memory. I'll see you at the outro to this video.
It can't be. I left you in Madeline's protection for your own safety. You and my heart. What cruel destiny brings you now? And carrying the blade of the enemy? Don't tell me.
I thought you were dead.
Please understand. They would have killed me, taken my heart. I never wanted to leave you. Is that it? Has Agate sent you here to kill me? Please tell me you do not hate me so much. I would not have left.
Kill you? No, I came here on my own.
Aveline, the disc can never fall into Agate's hands. If it did, everything I've been working to find and protect since leaving Nouvelle-Orléans would be destroyed.
How do you know him? And why are you so afraid?
Long ago. No. I'm sorry, Aveline. I hope you can forgive me someday.
Mama!
Alright, and that is it for this memory. I do hope that I was able to help you out with this video. If I was, please do consider dropping a like, and of course, if you did enjoy the content, please do consider sticking around and subscribing, because we are going to be continuing on with this game, posting more and more guides for it, and we are going to be doing the exact same thing with many more games to come. So definitely stick around and subscribe for that. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great day. I will see you in the next one.